So this is going to be a super short video on changing our character, the third person character, to whatever we have created so far. So I will be clicking on this guy and going over to the viewport and click on the mesh, and instead of using the SK underscore mannequin that came along with it, we're going to be using our soldier mesh. Okay, and the moment we do that, he's going to be standing there in the T pose right away. And also at the same time, we also have to change the anim class, because we saying that we want to use the animation blueprint, but we're not actually telling the engine which blueprint we want to use. So I'm again going to be looking for our soldier underscore anim blueprint, which we had created here. So I'm going to click that, and there you go. He instantly comes to life in his idle pose. Okay, that's the first thing that he's got going on. So that's it. And then I'll just look at the camera, the follow camera, and I'll first reset the values here and also reset the values here. And of course, I'll also bring that like this. Okay, and maybe move this like that. I think that should be about right. I don't know if I can socket him to the head. I don't know. Is there a head here? There you go. Okay, so I've socketed that to his head. And I think the camera needs to be rotated along. Let's see. Like this. That's the actual camera. I believe that's the actual camera. This I don't know. Uh, I think that's about right. Maybe no. Let's see. I think that's good. Now, also, this guy is not entirely, covering this capsule, so I'll scale him up a little bit. So I'll just do that. I think I'll turn off the snap here, and I'll scale him up like this. That's perfect. There you go. All right, great. Now, I think if I just add a new camera, I just want to check what it looks like. So if I say camera, I just want to see the orientation where this handle comes in. So the handle is here. So handle is perfect. Okay, fine, great. So now when I hit compile and when I go back and when I play the game, and now I can see my hands, and I can also see the teeth, which is kind of creepy. I can also see the eyeballs, very creepy. But you can see that he is actually running, and if I walk sideways, the animation is also working. Now the simplest fix here is to go back to the character and just move the camera a little bit ahead of the head so that it looks good. Now again, I think I'll just move him. This has to be 0 and move him ahead of the face. I don't know, this will work. I think that's good enough. Now I can see my legs and I can move around, and if I see my legs, I can see that the strafe and everything is working. I think the camera just needs to, I'll turn off my snap and I'll just move him a little to the right, a little to the front, not to the right, and so that I don't see internals of my own clothes. So when I look down, I think a little bit even more down, like this. There you go. Great. So now I can see my own legs, and I can walk around, I can run around, or maybe a little bit to the left. No, there you go. Think that's good enough. Let's see. I want to see both the hands. Okay, now I can see both the hands at the same time. That's weird. I think I'll just turn this off first, and I will, let's see. I'll first get rid of this. Okay, and okay, I can't really stop that, so I'll bring it back to soldier anim BP, and then I'll get this guy onto the head top end. Okay, and let's see if I can rotate him a little bit. Come on, like that, and let's see. Okay, this is not bad at all, and I can see my own legs, and I can also see my lower jaw, which is kind of creepy. And if I think I'll have to arrange it a little bit more. Okay, that's perfect, and that's about right. And maybe just a tad bit to the front, like this. Let me just go ahead and get rid of this, and I'll click on the camera and I'll move that here, and now I'll just move this, and now I can actually rotate 90 degrees. Okay, and maybe, I don't know, let's test this out. It's not going to be perfect. Yeah, so again I'll click on him and move him to the right, front, like that, so that I can see both the hands. If I can see it right, they're all black in color. I think it's okay, just a little bit like that. I don't know if this is good. This is right way. There you go. I can see it. I can see my hands at least, and maybe I just want to move him towards the right, like this, and move that a little bit to the right. That's front, not right. And now I can see like this. That's good. There you go. Uh-oh. Up here. I think I should actually go ahead and connect it to my head top end and reset all of these guys. There you go. And maybe move him like this and rotate him 90 degrees. And if I check that, that looks about right. Just move him to the front and bottom. Yep, let's see. Great. Now I can see my hands when I look down, and I can see my feet. I think that looks about great. Alright, so, and also when I look down and I'm moving around, I can see that the animation states are also working. Okay, there you go. And if I look there, and oh, it actually goes in. That's because there is no collision. And when I go inside, I'm getting hurt, and I walk in, I can see my legs. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, great. So this was about setting up the character, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.